And yeah, we got this tire that blew itself right apart.
You are now watching the 2023 season of Farming with Duffy Ag.
Well, we did survive the farm show weekend. We're all leaving. I'll give you a rundown of what happened, but still fighting the cold.
Well, my voice is still not here, and it is not doing so good, but as you can see, got most of my stuff packed up. Everything big's got to get loaded in the trailer first. And yeah, had a little mishap with the trailer, and it got tapped and slid off. So I'll show you that when I go outside. We'll get that figured out. But farm show was awesome. Didn't film anything because I was battling this, which I feel good, but my voice is absolutely gone. So I appreciate you guys watching along though, even when I'm struggling like this. So hopefully this week, we got some stuff to do this week. Bad weather's coming in, so probably won't get much done till the end of the week, but hopefully we'll get something. We'll be back at the property, we'll diagnose what we're gonna do, and we'll keep moving from there. Let me jump outside and show you what went on there, but appreciate everybody that was at the farm show that introduced themselves. I parked it way back up here, so it'll be convenient, but less than ideal because there's snow on the ground. Problem is, when I left the other day with the other trailer, I couldn't make it up the hill because it was so snowy and icy, and I didn't even realize. I came back in and I tapped the trailer here. Nothing bad, like that's all good, but it pushed it over enough that it's off the legs. So that is, we're not gonna get in and start rocking it around and have that fall and then make a disaster because it's gonna lean and drop on one side. So we gotta get that fixed up first, which got our V4 jack. We're gonna get it jacked up and get it moved over, get the blocks back underneath it because we don't have a truck here, but I'd like to get this out of here in the next day or two. So I want to get it loaded, and then my buddy's probably gonna make it up. Frank might come over and pick it up. That's the plan. Now we're good. Now I'm gonna load all my stuff. I'm gonna stop talking to the camera, but that is exactly where we're at. I hope my voice comes back. I can't really do videos when I have no voice. It's killing me. Coming down through Vermont. What up, our model? Hey, Blake Pike, your truck's looking good. I know that kid. It wasn't him driving, but Tamarack Tree. I think you're from Bennington, actually. No, what's the next town? Oh, north of it. Used to live out by him and see him all the time. But our model looks good, bud. So, previously, you guys, well, in this video, you guys got to see that I was pretty much dying with my voice. We're getting better. We're not great. We are going to Commodity Classic next week, and there's going to be quite a lot of talking. So we're going to Orlando next week. I'm excited to bring you guys along for that. If you don't know what Commodity Classic is, pretty much crop farming conference show. It's like a farm show, but it's invite only, so you have to have a ticket for it. Well, you got to get a ticket. So usually seed companies or reps or stuff like that, they're the ones that bring customers there. So I'm excited. We're going to see some old faces that we've seen before that will be down there. We'll see a bunch of new faces, I'm sure, and I have a feeling we're going to bump into some other people. So I'm excited to go to Orlando and not be in the cold for 3 days next week. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I had laryngitis on Monday. I could not talk, like my voice was gone. So we're getting better. We're not getting amazing yet. We don't feel bad, we just don't have a voice. So, and a bunch of people have reached out to me and said, yeah, you sounded pretty bad. But we're jumping to go change that tire on that trailer so it's out of the way. More snow is coming. We'll probably end up going back and getting the box trailer. I'm waiting on the lowboy to move the 7520 because the farm property there is supposed to get like another 8 to 12 inches in the next 72 hours. So we need the tractor, we need the blade so that we can push things around. Yeah, a lot of wheels are rolling in my head. A lot of people have reached out to me that are either neighbors, own the land next door, stuff like that. So I'm excited for that type of it. Bunch of people have said, you gotta no-till, you gotta no-till. It's the only way to do it. On ground that has literally sat around and has small bushes growing up in it, plowing that under is probably gonna be some of the best corn ground I'll ever have in my life. It's just sat. So, yeah. What is it? Docile? Dormant ground usually grows really, really good crops for the first year because nothing's been done on it. So we do have to soil sample, but the snow's gotta go away. But I'm in the works of that. Now that I know both silos are half full of feed, in a good silo like that, a silo that's in good shape that they were feeding out of, I bet there's gonna be a couple feet of rot on the top. We'll have to pitch off, and then we'll get some samples and see exactly what we have for feed. And I'll probably end up putting it through beef cows. You all worked up, bud? Probably end up putting that through beef cows. Due to my significant other does have a herd of beef animals. So, yeah, we might have some beef animals on the farm sooner than later because I would like to at least, well, the haylage one has to get emptied down because we're gonna put more haylage on it. We also do have a pit in the back that we can fill, but I was thinking I was gonna do corn silage into that. Maybe we'll do haylage and feed it out and then do some balancing act, but alrighty. So we're jumping down through Vermont right now. We got some wood stacked up, and we're gonna go hopefully pull that tire off that trailer, which I have a feeling is gonna fight us very much. I do have 2 spare tires in the back of the trailer on purpose. We'll swap that on, move some things around, and see what we get into today. But that is why we have not seen a video, is because having no voice and trying to film to you guys does not work out very well. We've been busy. I just can't film anything because I can't talk. So, and I know there's some people that say, oh, you talk too much in the videos. Well, that's the whole point of a vlog. You do know that, right? But, alrighty. I could do a video. Andy Horgan did that video of him completely silent the whole video. I watched the whole video. But it's always more fun when you get some interaction with the person that's doing the filming, or other people on it. So, yeah, and Yanko can't really tell you guys much of what's going on, even though, yeah, he's been partying pretty hard. So, okay, yep. So here's where we left it. We're down in the lower shop where the old barn used to be for Fairfield Farms. And yeah, we got this tire that blew itself right apart. These tires aren't very good at all, but I was hoping they'd hold. Got a lot of weight on this tire because of that. I was actually nervous about this tire, but the other tire was our issue. Oh, yeah, manure truck's parked up. That's 6-wheeler. That's what I need for a service body someday. Got 2 6-wheelers. So, yeah, we're gonna get this jacked up and swapped out is my plan. I gotta get a GoPro battery for you guys because you guys are about ready to die. I got spare tires in here. Somebody was really good. They're like, yeah, you should use that trailer as a storage trailer at the junkyard. I agree. So let me get this unlocked, get that tire out, find a GoPro battery for you guys. Surprisingly, I jumped up in there. Really nothing moved around. Just this back stuff, the light stuff. So, which is really, really good. Yeah. So, got the right size. I hope these come off. Otherwise, we do have the small torch. We can heat them up a little bit. Let's see. Okay, that's much better. So these are the old school. 3 spokes out, 2 on each. Loosen them up and tap them because they got a lot of pressure on it. So now they're all loose. Now we can take them off. Otherwise, if you don't do that and you just loosen them all the way, they can spring off and kill somebody. Pry bars. I've learned to have everything you need, or at least try to. Makes life so much easier. This one's going to be the not so fun one. It looks like it moves some, but not much. There we go. It moved. Hello. It is. He wanders around.
Well, you know, when I just...
Thank you.
Where you going? Hanko just went over to James's father's house, and the lady was like, "What are you doing?" So she brought him back, which is in the same yard. I like these hubs. They got a little like center spot that you can pry on with. Oh, not too far.
Well, that came apart way easier than I thought. So these tires that I'm throwing on, they were actually the tires that were on the white truck before I put the floaters on, and then we got those set in Pennsylvania. That worked out pretty good. Let me get over here. I know some people say you gotta grease. You gotta get some metal or plywood or something and grease it. I'm not really a tire guy. I hope I never am a tire guy. Hats off to everybody that is a tire guy. Because this is tough work. And I could not imagine doing it every day. But we are. Probably should have jacked it up just a little bit more. Oh yeah. Just need a little bit more and we were good. And these are 10 by 20s, which are interchangeable to 22 5s. But like I said, once we're done with this trailer, we're done. I don't want to have it in my life. Spacer in. Go grab the other tire. Reserve valves now. It's up here. Make sure that you don't hit the valve stem in the wrong spot. Good. Almost. There we go. Whew. That's not bad. As good as new. Looking good. We'll get the truck started. For those of you who said, oh, your cracked windshield, your chipped windshield, you got to get fixed. Well, pretty much after it cracked, after it chipped, it started cracking. So here's where we're at now. So it's going to get a new windshield. Which the cabs of these are models, are U models, are B models, are D models, all the same cabs. Helps if you turn the kill switch on. The voices, it definitely makes it harder for me to breathe and get around and do stuff, but alrighty. Okay, got the trailer backed in here. Right in the puddles. And we're just sitting on ice, so I can't even pull myself forward because I got no weight on me now. So I might go find a tractor. I got a chain. Just give myself a little tug out. And I was gonna try to move the landall so it was out of the way because it's parked really badly. The fact that I just got stuck there, probably gonna get stuck trying to move that. So the old Max has whatever his baskets in the comments below. Oh, they get stuck anywhere. Well, yeah, they ain't really meant to be full lockers because they never had full lockers on them. So, but it gets the job done. I know, basket. You up there in Alaska, emotional. But alrighty. What do we got? We got some tractors. We got a blue tractor. We got a green tractor. I got chains. Yeah, I definitely got to move that. You go over here. But I don't think I'm going to be able to hook onto it. That'll be the first load out once we get everything. Once we get the tractor out. We'll get that out because I want to get it emptied. Yeah. Well, I commandeered this T6030 and I gotta remember how to drive these things. Park and brake. Going in reverse. There we go. It's got a round bale shredder on it, which pretty handy item. Well, alrighty. Yeah, the big girl's in there, well, one of them. So we'll go. It's got a front little hitch. I think I'll just throw that in neutral and just give it a little pull forward, and then it should be good to go. Just a little slick. The weather's actually nice. It's like 45 degrees. Granted, they're saying that we're supposed to get like 8 to 12 inches of snow, so that's gonna be sweet. I really wish somebody would run that. There we go. There we go. A little sketchy. Yeah. Zinzienko doesn't have paws. Or doesn't have feet or hands to run anything. This thing's quite the unit. For round bales. Cuts them up, blows them out. Yeah. Oh yeah. Someday. That'd be handy as hell. Alrighty, we're pulled out of the way. Yeah, we're just gonna get stuck right here and just make a fool of ourselves. So we'll leave that. James, I'll be back to get that. And then yeah, we won't be hauling any manure next week. Well, it's supposed to snow like a foot. And then I think Wednesday we fly to Orlando. Wednesday morning or midday or something. Then we come back Saturday, so Saturday evening. So tanker there. Yeah, stuff's actually getting a little washed down. But then we gotta either do trucking or we gotta get fully moved in. Yeah, we don't have much more room here, so we gotta start moving things out there. But like I said, I need the tractor, because if I got into that situation out at the property, I got friends in the area, but you got to rely on somebody else to stop what they're doing to come give you a tug out. You know how small of a world it is? So here I am sitting in James' driveway, and one of their guys here, he has a hunting shack that's mile and a half up the road from where I bought property. So everybody figures it all out. It's a good time. So he swung in here, he goes, I'm up there most times. So this world is small. What we're gonna do is go walk down and get my pickup. You're a little revved up, but let's go. Which isn't that bad. We need a little bit of exercise. It's probably good for my lungs. So we'll just take a little walk down the road. Nice day for a walk. Sun was almost coming out, but we're only going like a half mile. You know, get us good exercise. It is getting on a main road though. But yeah, so back in the day they used to milk cows down at the lower barn here, and they actually bottled milk. I don't know, in the 60s or 70s. Can't call? Where are you going? And yeah, pretty wild. James got some throwback pictures. One day we'll have to get some of them on the channel. But like old school pictures, like, so BTO, big time operator. They were big time they were BTOs back in the 60s, hell, the 50s, building ponds, chopping into trucks. But then they moved the operation up on the hill, you know, space and everything else like that, green site. A lot of people get locked in, and wherever their farm is, they just keep building out, and eventually they lock themselves into, they can't build anymore. Come here. You gotta come here. Come here. And then before you know it, you're in a bad spot. Sometimes the best thing that you can do is start green, new facility, new spot, and be good. Had to run into town, get some oil, to actually do an oil change on this, and I figured we might as well wash it up. I love it when it's clean. Hot damn. So, alrighty. because it's gonna sit. I didn't want it sitting with oil or sitting with salt all over it. What up, brother? Give me a little vroom vroom. But alrighty, clean truck, dirty dog. Alrighty, got everything out of the pickup. Got Yanko's, well, my sweatshirts that Yanko uses as a pillows, blankets. Definitely looks like it's gonna be storming in a little bit here, so we better point it east and get going. Wind's picked up quite a bit. Just a couple more trips up and over here and around this hairpin turn, and well, we'll be in a good place. We won't be doing this any longer, which will be so much nicer. But since it's in the daytime right now when we're going out, that's looking down on the valley there, and North Adams, and then Williamstown behind us. Show you when we get to the very top. Little cloudy. It says it ain't gonna snow for till the other day, but yeah, this is quite the road. It used to be the main connection before the Mass Pike. And yeah, Mass Pike's a little smoother driving, but for where I'm going right now, it makes a lot more sense taking this route. Well, that's looking out over North Adams. And then Williamstown is further up there. It's actually lit up a little bit better right now. That's where we just came from. Definitely looked like it was snowing here. So we're gonna keep the hammer down. Made it back here. We got some more packing to do with that, but I gotta get my voice back a little bit. Tomorrow, 7520 is gonna do some stuff, so we're gonna do that tomorrow. That is the plan. I appreciate you guys watching along. I appreciate everybody that checked in with me because I didn't put a video out for 5 days. So yeah, I got a lot of stuff to do, but the voice is number one. So thank you. See you guys on the next one. Have a good one.